Hi there and welcome to Storytime with Uncle Bill. And I was looking through my Facebook feed today, and it was late. It's like 10 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock at night. And I seen that today was somebody's birthday, and it was somebody that I met at a rehab that I just thought was an amazing person, had a amazing story, amazing testimony, and what he was doing, or what he did, what he loved to do was help people with addiction, to help them overcome their addiction, to give them hope where there wasn't no hope, to give them a chance where there wasn't no chance. He saved lives. He made a difference, a big difference here. And if you don't know, I live in Jacksonville, North Carolina. But Mr. Kevin McDonald, who is the founder of TROSA in Durham, North Carolina, was he would tell you he was like a common criminal. He one of the things he did a lot of things that were criminal minded. It's in his book. He has a book. I can't think of the name of it. Somebody else wrote it for him. But he did some things that got him in trouble, that got him into prison more than a few times. And he was looking at a long time, over 20 plus years. And he found Delaney Street, which is a rehab place. And he was there for a long time, I think 10 plus years. And asked to go to, he ventured over, and eventually Durham, somebody in Durham said, hey, we want you to open this TROSA place. And it was like a big old rundown building. Had to do a lot of work to it, and the whole objective was to help people struggling with substance abuse. Something that has touched my family and friends all my life. Something that touched me. It's the reason why I met the man. So today's his birthday, and they have a little tradition at TROSA, and I'm gonna do it because Kevin's my man. September 20th, I went to TROSA through the intake and admission process, knowing that it's a 2-year program, an absolutely free 2-year program. That was going to be tough. First off, it's 2 years. It's a commitment, but that 2 years, you're going to change, and it'll change your life. The people that have completed that program or even went to that program, I mean, they help you so much right off the rip, because it doesn't cost $1. It's free. It's free. If you get accepted into a program, it's free for 2 years. 2 years, they're gonna help you tremendously. And I'm gonna make other videos about TROSA. There's a lot of contradiction out there. Even with people that I was close with in there, we don't have the same beliefs and stuff, because it's tough. It's tough if you don't have the desire to do what people ask you to do, what the rules are. You know what I mean? If you follow the rules, it's not that bad. Especially for what you're getting. Especially what you're getting. Because they'll look out for you. If you're doing the right thing, they'll really look out for you. You know what I mean? They'll go that extra mile. You gotta put in the work. You gotta do what's asked of you, and stay out of the way, man. And don't, if you see bad going on, get out of there. I've got the link right here. So Kevin McDonald, how I met him, because you don't see him much. Kevin's in his 70s now, and he's got Parkinson's disease and cancer. And he gets real bad sciatic nerve pain, man. I would feel so bad for him, but he doesn't complain 1 second. He's got hundreds of awards, man. He's got so many certificates and plaques, and matter of fact, no, I think it's damn, what is it, like November 3rd? You can look it up. National Trocha Day here in North Carolina. His sight, his vision for what he'd been through, his past, and where he's sitting now. I mean, I never got to go to T North because they built T West opened up, and so I never got to see the old school stuff. But the new school stuff, it's nice, people. It looks like a college campus, like a small college campus. You know what I mean? It's got a big gym, full court basketball, volleyball. It's where the graduations happen. I mean, it's really nice. It's like brand new too. It's not that old. All you can eat food most of the time. Snack bar is incredible. Oh, I wouldn't put it this way. I went in there. I weighed 230 pounds. In 6 months, I came out at 295. I had gained 70 pounds. Big time. So clothes, you can't. You don't bring no clothes. They supply all your clothes. When you go there, you're gonna go through the intake process, and they're gonna take everything you got. So don't bring nothing there. If you get accepted, don't bring nothing there. Lord have mercy. I work intake. That was the last 3 months that I was at Trost. I worked intake, people, and every item that you bring in there, we got to go through. You know what I mean? So don't bring 10 bags of clothes and your necklace and cell phone. Everything that you bring, you're gonna lose. I mean, you bring $1,000 cell phone, we don't send it off. We tell you not to bring it. It's going to be donated or destroyed. So if you get accepted, don't bring nothing. They're going to tell you all that's going to be repeated. I'm just giving you a little forewarning because the place will help you. If you know somebody struggling with addiction and you've given up on them, or close to giving up on them, or you're searching for that answer, that hope, that prayer, that Hail Mary, if you go, I typed in Trosa, and this is what came up. You look for this, but I'm giving it to you right now. That's all you need to do. Trosa, you see right there, the one in Durham, 1820 James Street, Durham, North Carolina, 27707. Phone number 919-419-1059. Make sure I can't see. Right there. Now, not everybody gets accepted into Trosa. That's a hard reality. And it's not that Trosa don't want to help you. I promise you. Everybody at Trosa wants to help somebody looking for help. But they're a substance abuse place. So, if you may have more than that going on. And the specialist will take an assessment for you, and then ultimately it will be decided by the staff if you're accepted or not. Call, folks. Call. If you got loved ones in county jail or in prison, have them call or write. You can call and ask, but it's encouraged for them to actually, if you're in jail or prison, to write Trosa, because once you write Trosa, you give us kind of like an authorization to call the jail or prison on your behalf, and they'll go to bat for you just to get the assessment done to see if you qualify to go in there. I mean, I don't know how many county jails and prisons I called and got people accepted like right there on the spot. You know what I mean? And when you do that, also when you do that. So when you call Trosa up and you go through the intake process, they go through the intake or you go through the intake process, you will receive either, if you're accepted, you will receive an acceptance letter, and then there's also what's called forget, like, things you have to do. So let's say you got a broken neck. Well, Trosa isn't a medical hospital. So you would have to get a doctor's approval saying that you would be able to work without getting harmed, so you don't make TROSA liable for you. That's just smart. You know what I mean? But every specialist in the intake manager, the boss man, my man Rich, they're trying to get you in there, man. They're really trying to get you in there. So, but you have to really think about, it's a 2-year commitment with a graduation rate of less than 30% probably. Whether it's too long, or you couldn't follow the rules, or you got held accountable for something. There's just a million reasons why you could leave, and you're not. It's not like you're bonded neither. Anytime you want to leave, you are free to go. You can walk right out the gate. Nobody's gonna stop you. Nobody's gonna call the cops on you. It's 100% your choice of what you do at this place. It's hard to beat. They got nice clothes. I actually got this is what I left with. They have a contract with Duke, so you get all kind of Duke hoodies. This is Nike. You see this Nike? That's that breathable stuff. You know what I mean? It's got a tag on it. You know it. You get so much clothes and shoes. It was more than I had on the street. I got these shoes for Christmas. It's a badass pair of Brooks, man. You know what I mean? Bring out the box. I got to pick them because I was a task leader. Otherwise, somebody else would pick them. It's about recovery, though. It's about changing your life and making a difference. So it's a work program. You're gonna work. You're gonna work 6 days a week. And there is no money at this place. You don't make $1 and you can't receive $1. You got to keep that in mind. You don't make $1, you don't receive $1. If you're on a job and somebody gives you tips, you got to get the tips up. There is no money. You're all on the same even playing field. There is no better than. There is no less than. There's rules in place. I mean, you might be on a job and they give you $1,000. Straight up. I mean, because they got the #1 moving company in Durham, North Carolina. They got the #1 landscaping company in Durham, North Carolina. They get awards and certificates and all kinds, because they do good work. Because they're helping the community. They're helping people. They're changing lives. They're going to help you if you're interested, get your CDLs. They'll help you get licensed. They'll help you. You could eventually take college courses, and if you graduate the program, they'll continue to pay for college for you, big time. You could stay on and eventually maybe become staff and actually work for TROSA and get paid. There's just so many. I can't even think of them all right now because I'm thinking about Kevin McDonald, man. Because I don't even want to talk about this because this was something I'm going to talk about, but I wanted to actually think about it. But when I seen Kevin McDonald, it was his birthday. Because the first time I met him, man, I worked in the kitchen after I did my orientation, which is the first 30 days. Kathy, shout out to you. She picked me to be a cook in the kitchen, and I had a great time, man. I mean, I met some really great people in there, and I can't even shout out all of them, but shout out to my man John W. and Kathy V. They were my leaders in the kitchen. They were the bosses, and they gave me free reign. They give everybody free reign, but They let me do my thing. They let me voice my opinion. They picked me when they needed something done on a special occasion and stuff. Actually, they were the ones that asked me to go to intake. When I asked them that I wanted to be a head leader, which was crazy because I couldn't be. They told me I couldn't be the head leader because I didn't have enough time. But then they asked me to be intake, and you're supposed to be the same thing. If you're going to switch a job, you got to be there a certain amount of time. And I took the intake position job, and it was probably one of the best things I ever did. It was like Miss Kathy said, if you want to see a different side of this place and be a part of this place and make a difference in this place, that's the place you need to be, and I think you would be a good person for it. And it's amazing some of the things I heard, and I had so much fun. And my co-workers were awesome. Elsie, Mimi, my man Lulu, Lulu. Man, if I get anybody, my man Henry, Rich, Chris R, man, my man Mike P, who helped me out. What's that pretty girl? Ashley B, man. That really was a great place to work. But I was in the kitchen and they's like, "Hey, do you want to go bring Kevin McDonald his food?" And this dude, I want to say it was like they told us in orientation that it cost $10 million to operate TROSA. It's a non-profit organization, and literally everything's free. They take you, they got shuttles that'll drive you around to jobs or appointments. I mean, it's on. They really got it going on. But this man made a big difference, and he has got the most humble ass. He got a little teeny house off in the cut. He eats. He eat whatever he wants, man. He eats what we eat. 3 times a day, somebody brings him a tray of what we're having. It don't even know be the extravagant stuff. It just be the regular, because man, we cook so much food, man. So much good food. They got good cooks there. And if you ain't a good cook, there's a cook that'll teach you how to cook, and they ain't gonna mess it up. And nothing makes me happier than see people eat. So, do I want to go give Kevin McDonald, the founder of TROSA, food? Yes. And I didn't know what to expect. I don't know what to expect because I know this dude's a legend. You know what I mean? And I go there and he's sitting at his computer. And it's just got a regular, ain't nothing. There's a table over here, 2 chairs, a desk, and a computer. Just plain, man. Hey, how you doing? And there's no custom policy at TROSA. You're not allowed to cuss. If you're not staff, you can't cuss. You're gonna get accountability for cussing, and he is cussing up a storm, and I'm just having a good time listening to him. But mind you, I'm also at work, and so I don't really know how things are supposed to be. Like I'm not. Me being away isn't gonna kill the staff. It ain't gonna put no extra burden on the cooks. There ain't nobody gonna be running out of food or anything. We could take a break anytime we want. So he would end up talking an hour and a half, in the wrong time, and it would be the greatest stories, man. Yeah, you ever just listen? And he's got Parkinson's disease, so sometimes he would be shaking really bad, and it just had me captivated. And I'm the storyteller, you know what I mean? And then he would let me tell my stories, and he would always engage back about the story or tell his opinions or thoughts about it or an idea or something. And that's when you know somebody is listening and cares. And I told him straight up, I'm not really an addict anymore, man. All my urges and shit, I've found a purpose. I found a bigger reason. I have new addictions that don't involve drugs. But I am here to see if I can make a difference and maybe pick up something along the way. And I did. Oh, so much, man. Like, I breathe easier. I've been tested and didn't nothing bother me. Shout out to my man, Yap. Man, thank you, dude. You know who you are. Yap is my therapist, counselor, dude. And in the first 5 minutes, he changed the way I saw and thought everything up until that point. I told him, hey, listen, this is me. Shot it out there, rapid fire. Everything I've been through, everything, good, bad, to ugly, what other psychiatrists and doctors said, blah, blah, blah. And that man said, nah, hold on. What about this? I was like, holy shit. You know what I mean? So I really appreciate it, man. And I left on a Saturday. If it had been on a Monday through Friday, I would have came to see you, but I left on a Saturday. But this is about Kevin McDonald, man. And you know, I would ask him questions, and like, what was his favorite award, and he didn't. His success is measured in the people that he helped, not in the achievement and the money that he made. And that's probably about the realest thing you could say about him if you know Kevin McDonald. He just don't. He knows what it's like to have nothing. He knows what it's like to do wrong, and he just wants to do right and help you to do right. That's why I probably trust it so hard, man. Because when you think back about it, if you know anybody in addiction or you've been in addiction, you've done some incredible things to get money or to get drugs. You found a way probably every single day and did some horrible, disgusting things, stole from people, lied through your teeth, been to jail, been to prison, sold yourself, sold your soul, lost your teeth, you look like shit. He knows what all that's like, man. Let me tell you about it. He knows what it's like to put in the work to come out of that. To be saved from the jail and the prison system by doing the right thing. Because there's people that I've met at Trosa that was looking in years in prison, that upon completion it was dropped. That was looking at a long time on probation, years upon completing this 2-year program, was dropped. People that had thousands of dollar fines. I think the biggest one I heard was $42,000 to the courts upon completion of the Trosa program. Dismissed. Parents that had lost their kids, they got them back. People that have never had a job, gainful employment. No driver's license, no nothing. You can come out of there with a rack of stuff if you put in the work. And this is the work of a free man. This is the work of a hard working man. This is the work of an educated man. You're going to learn valuable lessons. You're going to do goofy things. You're going to do goofy things. You have to participate. Participate. If you get accepted in this 2-year program, man, take it seriously, and you'll come out a better person. Don't be in your 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. If you can help somebody, help them now. It's a quick phone call. It's a next time you get that call from jail or prison, hey, take this address down. Maybe they might be able to help you. 1820 James Street, Durham, North Carolina, 27707. Can make a difference. Call them, ask them. 919-419-1059. Addiction is an ugly monster. One with 2 very bad consequences. Jail or prison and death. I always say 2, but that's it. But there is a place. There's plenty of places. That's shorter, 6 months, 30 days, 90 days. But if you really want to make a difference, somebody that's been there, I've been there. 6 months. I was there 6 months. I was there 6 months. They got a lot of fun things to do there too. I mean, I can't. But we're not going to talk about that. Kevin, I'm hoping that you see this, man. It meant a lot to me to meet you. I never would have met you if what happened to me didn't happen to me. So in that way, I'm thankful for that incident happening, because meeting you and going through your program, as far as I did, was it was more than beneficial, and I'm really appreciative of it, man. So for your birthday, I don't know how old you are, but I remember you clearly. I got pictures with you, man. You mean a lot to me. What you do for people means a lot to me. Happy birthday. You know how it goes. So this is do it when you have a birthday at Trosa. If there's 500 people, you're going to have 500 people doing this for you. And you may even have it done twice if you do morning and afternoon seminars. But this is what we're taught. You ready? So, Kevin, happy birthday. Here you go. Woo! Happy birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday, dear Kevin. Woo! Happy birthday to you. Woo! Many more, brother. Many more. Addiction is very important to me. I've lost a lot of friends to it, man. Even lost some of the people that I was at Trosa with recently. And really good guys, man. Funny people. You know, you get to know them in their sober state, and you don't know the things they've been to. You can only tell the stories of it and just laugh, you know, because you don't have those worries anymore. Parents, you don't have to worry about your kids there, man. I mean, it's almost a safe haven. You can rest knowing. Trosa, North Carolina, Durham. 1820 James Street, Durham, North Carolina, 27707. 919-419-1059. Ask for intakes and admission. Kev, happy birthday, man. Love you, dude. Hope you're having a great one. You're doing all right. I'm going to try to reach out and get a hold of you. I hope you accept my phone number and give me a call, okay? That's the story for today. If you can, hit the like button, share the video. You know somebody struggling with the addiction, the information is there.